Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live again from Las Vegas, Nevada. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to do your latest free, timeless, channeled, collective tarot message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Come on in, get yourself comfortable. There's a rhyme and a reason for your being here. And I want to thank you for the growth on the channel. So if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you're always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, uncut, unedited broadcast. It's a great day to get a reading, so make it happen and you'll be first on my list. All right. So after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So, Pablo, we're going to start by pulling the final message that we'll read first. Shout out to Liza, our first commenter for the live session. This is our message. We'll leave that postcard from Spirit up there until we get to the end of the session. And today, I was guided to start with the Giant Rider Waits Tarot. Shout out to Golden Amazon, Loyalty Tribe in the house. That's what's up. All right, let's see. What's the situation, please? Show me the situation. The situation is the Ace of Wands. Okay. Show me one factor in this situation. Is the Queen of Cups. All right. Show me another factor in this experience. What's the other factor? Is the Queen of Swords. All right. Oh, Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's see what Listener's God wants us to consider in this. King of Pentacles. All right. And the guidance for the best outcome for all parties involved with the guidance here. We have the Emperor. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Okay. Something's happening really fast, and it's new energy coming in with this Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity for prosperity, abundance, stability. I also see a separation between a water sign and an air sign here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, both look in opposite directions. That's very clear. We have two women here arguing over the same man. What the heck? Two women arguing over the same man. He's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Interesting. Why are y'all bitches arguing over a dude? I'm sorry. If he ain't choosing you, interesting. Somebody's ex is upset about the next. That's what I see. The way I'm looking at these cards, the King of Pentacles is looking over at this Queen of Swords, and the Emperor is looking over that Queen of Cups. There's somebody here who is upset about the next, and it's the ex. The ex is upset about the next. Okay. But there's some sort of boundaries being established. Okay. There's a partnership. They broke up. They have a small boy. I'm seeing a partnership. This couple broke up. There's a small boy and involved, and the masculine energy is focused on an air sign now. There's a water sign energy here. She's quite upset about it. Okay, she's upset about it. Interesting. If that's your experience, the guidance for you is to File your paperwork so you can get what you deserve to help take care of this kid. Keep your documents in line, in order. File documents that outline your parental rights and responsibilities so that it can't come back to bite you later in the ass. And there's something here about when you do that, it's a signal to the universe that you're not just going to accept whatever, that it's got to be correct. Okay, that something's, it's like you standing up and saying, I want what I deserve. I want what belongs to me. Okay. So that's strong. You're going to have to, and they're saying you're going to have to initiate this. They're saying you have to go out and make this happen. I feel like you're the mom, you're the ex. You're upset about this new one coming in. Okay. It's not about the new one coming in. It's about the kid. And apparently this kid's father is spending all his time and all his money on this new woman and not worried about the kid. So they're saying hit him where it hurts. Go make it legal. You know, go make it legal so he can't run from his obligations. Okay. You're going to be fine. You're actually going to end up coming in. A new person going to come into your life. They're going to step up and do everything that this guy should do. And they're going to have a lot of respect for you for making sure that you did your part in the documents. Okay. So there's something there about that. And it's going to, if there are visitation rights and stuff like that, it's going to make it a lot easier moving forward when you do get into a new thing, when all that's already clear cut, set in stone, and there ain't no room for drama about it. All right. Now, they said that's how we're going to talk about that. I see somebody here who, you got a new spiritual power. Yes, you got a new spiritual gift, a new spiritual power coming into play. You have a new spiritual ability. It's big for you. It's really big. And it has to do with your ability to see something about your ability to see justice. You have this ability. So what does that mean? It means anywhere where you used to be confused about what is just in a situation. Is it fair? Is it not fair? For somebody here, your new ability is helping you see it from the divine perspective. Wow. I just got to show you this. We had the Queen of Swords come out on the Queen of Swords, and they told me today to use only Rider-Waite imagery decks and that I'm to layer them. So Queen of Swords coming out on the Queen of Swords. Honey, you're listening, you're getting the messages. You ain't letting nobody play with you. You're very clear, very direct, very able to see beyond the BS. You're able to see beyond the BS. People can't play with your mind because you've intellectually leveled up big time. You've intellectually leveled up big time, and you're so sensitive, extra sensitive to vibration right now is the way that double Queen of Swords energy is coming through. And intuitively, you know that you're coming into this period of abundance in your physical realm. You can see that. This is part of the justice that you're able to see now from your newfound place of power. Okay. You know, it's important for you right now to deny any external attempts to control you and control your energy. In the past, I hear you've been a slave and a victim to other people in their decisions about what you need to do, how you need to be, and how you needed to use your resources and such. And there's no more room for that in this energy. There's no more room for that in this energy. Yeah, you had overextended yourself in situations in the past because you were so prone to following the external suggestions of other humans. Other people were able to say, hey, I need this, I need that. You think you can help me out? Sometimes they didn't even have to ask if you could help them out. It was like their intention. It's like you automatically just were submissive to the intentions of the other in some sort of way. So it's like prone to following suggestions of other people. Thank you. You were prone to following suggestions of other people in the past, even if it meant overextending yourself to where you left yourself out in the cold. That's not happening with you no more, because you're too sensitive to vibrations. You're too sensitive to the frequency. You're too sensitive to the tone. And you can tell when other people, this is like somebody who, all of a sudden, you know that a lot of those urges that you had were your sensitivity as an empath or a psychic, picking up on other people's desires, intentions, and wishes, okay, towards you. And now that you realize that, you see how it, being open to suggestion and following the suggestion of the others had led you into some, I'm hearing a lot of dark places, a lot of difficult situations, a lot of difficult situations in the past. Okay, but now you're more sensitive to when it's an external influence coming out like that. And it's like you can feel the tickle. The way I'm hearing it is you can feel the tickle of somebody else's energy in your energetic field, in your mind, in your mind. It's like you can feel the difference of when it's your thought, or when it's a divine thought, and then when the thought comes from somebody else. Some of you simply just been using the phrase that we've been given a long time, and I don't think we're the only one, of course. But is this mine? Is this mine? When a feeling and an emotion comes up, you are investigating, is this mine? And then you realize when it's not yours. So some of you are using that tool. Some of you have expounded upon it. They say, now, is this mine? And then if you get a no, you say, is this divine? And if you get a no, then you know that you just release it, okay? If it says it's yours, then you know you need to transmute it. If it says it's divine, you know that not to believe all the monkey mind that sets in, okay? I see a person here who's it's like, I'm under spiritual authority. I'm under the spiritual law, not man's law. Something like that is what I'm getting. Like you're under God's law, not man's law. Okay, let's see what we have here. I see come from an external influence. There's a challenge to your spiritual. Some challenger steps in to challenge your spiritual authority, to challenge your new gift. So there's a training coming up. We talked about you have a new spiritual gift. So there's an experience here that comes up to test your spiritual gift, to test you, to help you grow it, to help you. It's like hitting the weights, baby, to give you more weight in the use of this. This is hitting the spiritual gym. So sparring, thank you, sparring, spiritual sparring going on. All right. Yeah, this could be a group of people. Okay, some of you are gonna be in like a debate of some sort, and then I heard also the word a debut that nerves you, that unnerves you. Thank you. A debut that unnerves you, a nervous making debut of some sort. Okay. A spiritual training ground is what this is, though. This is a spiritual testing ground, a spiritual training ground. This is a spiritual gym here. You got the power, you got the degree on the wall. Now you got to put it to use, baby. Once you get that certification, you got to use that thing somehow. You know, it's no good if it's just a piece of paper hanging on the wall. Even if it's just a spiritual piece of paper hanging on the wall, you got to put that to use. This is that time. Whoa, the third Queen of Swords coming out. And with that certification, that spiritual certification, it's utilizing it to bring justice to situations where your intuition have been showing you, With the Justice and the Queen of Cups, with that Queen of Swords. Now looking at justice, to bring justice to situations where your spirit had already shown you what was up. And the Sun is here. Over this double Queen of Swords, we have the Sun. Yes, okay. So there's somebody here. Yeah, this external influence. For some of you, there is definitely a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in this experience here. There's something about this person is looking at justice, okay? They've seen the light. They've seen the light. The truth can no longer be denied. Everything was done in the dark. It comes to the light. Everything done in the dark comes to the light, okay? King of Wands energy here, up above with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, okay? Let me see here. Give me just a moment. Let me look at that. King of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. So you have something worth protecting. Your spirit is showing you what limitations to put. And for some of you, they're showing you the truth about this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius connection that you have. The guidance coming through with the Star card over the Four of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, you're being guided to protect yourself from some fire sign energy. And for a lot of you, this is like, don't let yourself slip into rage. I get that. Don't let yourself slip into rage. For some of you, there's a person who tries to provoke you with their words. They try to say something to upset you, okay, to try to get you to respond. To try to get you to respond, to try to draw you into argument, into a battle. The Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you've been feeling like there's somebody here who has been gossiping. You're feeling this feeling like somebody's talking shit about me. My ears ringing or something like that. Somebody's trying to block your progress. You feel that, okay? It's like God's got you protected from this person. Can't touch your energy like that. You're aware of it because your intuition is so sensitive that when this person has ill will and malicious intent towards you, you're aware, and there's nowhere they can hide. There's nowhere they can hide those ill wills and intentions where spirit ain't going to show you what's really up. You've been thinking that it could be a Leo person, actually, and they're saying, yeah, it is. It is. And it's like you, in some sort of way, you have this person in position of honor. It's like, you don't deserve that honor position. I can't put you in that honor position no longer because I can see clearly now that, you have this, it's like you can see clearly now anywhere where this person was holding on to ill will, ill intentions, anything of dishonor of this way towards you, you can see that clearly and you can't deny it any longer. And you are creating a strong boundary from this experience. Okay. The spirit is showing you clearly who this person is. Okay. I heard gorilla in the mist. Okay. Now they're giving me gorilla pimping. So there's somebody here who's prone to physical violence and physical expressions of their anger, whether that's breaking things or hurting people physically, in some sort of way. This person is prone to all that. This is what your spirit has been protecting you from, okay? Because you don't need to be no part of that. There's new information that's being revealed to you, okay? Some of you, there's a conversation. There's somebody here who's having a conversation with a person who's also angry at the same person. There's two people who's upset at the same person. They having a conversation together. And what do you know? They both got some common ground here. Now, you know what happens when two enemies get together? They're like allies against somebody. Okay, these two people are going to work together to bring somebody down. Okay, you have somebody in a position of honor, a position of authority, but this person has issues with rage control, with anger control. They're not allowed to sit in that position. So your spirit has been showing you to remove. Okay. Hey, Lonnie, welcome back, baby. Loyalty Tribe in the house. Let's see what else we have here. What's going on in this situation? Show me what else. Okay. Here we go. the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're healthy, whole, and complete. You got it going on. You have everything that you need. All your needs are met. It's always been this way. It's always been this way. You have what you need. You're not actually looking for anything external. Hey, Norma Jean, moderating Loyalty Tribe. You're not looking for anything external to come in and make you whole. You've always been this way. You've been whole for a long time. You've been dealing with the fragmented pieces of yourself where you broke yourself into pieces and take another little piece of my heart now, baby. And somebody don't like the fact that you're in your power, because see, when you take all those pieces of you back from all the places where you gave it, you become extremely whole and complete. And then you're not looking to be satisfied by anything else. Yet if it comes in with joy and satisfaction, sometimes you choose to really entertain that, you know. And so there's a situation here with something that was once satisfying and uplifting and happy making is not anymore. You're like, oh no. It's like somebody had turned the other cheek, turn the leaf on, turn to the next page, something like that on the other page. It was just a whole nother story. Okay. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Justice, we now have the Six of Swords. Yeah, I see you making peace, moving away from this situation. You're getting into calmer waters. Like I said, you whole. You ain't really missing nothing. You say if I'm missing it, it's because I don't need to be missing. I don't need to have it, right? The Page of Pentacles. You're sitting here saying, okay, so what's next in this? Well, show me how good it gets. You're like, I'm looking for the blessings in my life. I'm looking intently and deliberately and decisively at the things that I love in my life. I got some things. You say some of the things that I have are fresh starts, but I've had a lot of full circles come together. So I know that these fresh starts will reach their maturity date. Also, I'm hearing maturity date. Also, somebody here, this is about you getting into some sort of investment thing. The Page of Cups, what you need to know. It's interesting because the way I see this with somebody here is angry. Somebody here is like, you're not even concerned. You're like, well, you're going to be mad. You can be mad all by yourself. It's like, you could be mad all by yourself. I'm cool over here. I ain't tripping on that. I'm not going to sit up here and make myself upset and angry behind you choosing to be upset and angry. I don't need to vibe like that. You're saying, I don't need to vibe like that. Okay. And there's somebody here who, it's like, I've already closed this whole cycle out. This person feels like they've already closed this whole cycle out. Okay, the Ace of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. So you're feeling good. You feel like you have everything under control within yourself. And that your external world is coming together beautifully. Okay, somebody here, they're having some karmic repercussions for whatever they have accrued in their energy field. Okay, they're feeling like their world is upsetting right now in some sort of way. They are upset about something happening in their experience. Okay, how does it involve you? You saw this coming in some sort of way, like you saw this coming, I heard a long time ago. And it's like you care, but I heard it's like you couldn't care less. It's like, I'm surprised. You're like, I care about this situation. I care about what I'm hearing here and all of that. But it's like, it doesn't really bother me. Like I might have thought it would at one point in time. Like it really doesn't bother me. Like this is so much has happened here. I'm already so far from that energy. Like it doesn't bother me so much. You feel like this is a change. It was long overdue for you. Whatever has happened, this change was long overdue for you. Okay. This is about some kind of change in your physical world. And I see, there's a lot of contenders, but you're being elevated. You're being put in this position. Okay. You're the one that's being selected. You're the one that's being put in this position. I'm hearing a prominence of some sort. So some of you, this is happening in a spiritual way, and some of you, this is happening in your physical, somebody here just got moved from the party to the efficient. Okay, somebody here just got moved from being the party to being one of the main center stage, main point of focus. Like the party can't happen if you ain't there. Like the party ain't going down. So now you're central to something where you used to be, one of the worker bees in some sort of way, but now you're more of in the center of everything. You're more at the hub. Thank you. You're more at the hub of an energy here of something that's happening. A lot of the chaos happens on the fray, on the fringes. You're at the hub, okay? You're at the hub of something. It's interesting because what they're showing me is the more you step into your spiritual power, and create a tightness to draw your, and it's not even why you do it. It's just a side effect of you in your power. It draws all your materializations. It draws in all those things on your manifestation, right? Draws them into materialization. And then what they're showing me is that energy around you becomes more dense. The energy around you becomes more dense, which means that anything that's on the fray of your energy, on the outer rim of your energy, okay, is going to be disturbed, agitated. It's like a fine sanding process they're showing me, where anything that's like reaching between being part of your energy and not being part, in other words, anything that's found itself as, it's like clipping off a hangnail, baby. It's trying to hang on, but it ain't quite there yet, and it's actually starting to cut loose. It's like there's a fine sanding process going through right here in your life. So only that which is part of the finished product sticks, okay? Everything else is sanded off. And it's like where at one point you might have been more emotional about these shifts. You seem to be just, I heard even kill. You're just even kill. You're just even kill in this. So you're holding steady, and I hear rock steady. I hear rock steady. Okay. And we began to rock steady, rocking to the break of dawn. Okay, so you're going to stay rocking steady until the break of dawn, okay, because the new day is here. Yeah, God's like, you get a whole new beginning. It's Four of Wands energy. You're getting initiated into a new experience. It's a fresh start in your life, okay? You and your family are protected and blessed. You get a fresh lease in life, okay? Yeah, in order to walk away from this whole situation where you saw that there was some injustice, some karmic connection, you realized something was a karmic connection, you had to let it go. It required you to push past your fear and do something that was uncomfortable, okay? And with the Three of Swords over here, with the Queen of Swords, double Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles telling me you had to recognize some truth there, like being set you free. Like I said, things got real clear. It got real clear. What somebody did, thought they were getting away with, thought they were doing in the dark, it came to the light, okay? It means you had to move on and go for something different, something else that felt right. This didn't feel right no more. What used to feel good don't feel good no more. Once you see someone, once a page flip, once the new leaf was turned over, in other words, seasons change. Once a new leaf turned over for somebody, this was like since fall, or once spring hit, something like that. It's like when the change, a season happened, there was just this epiphany, this download, like this awareness, the sensitivity to somebody's vibration, and you're like, oh gosh, that doesn't go forward with me. Oh man, there's a hangnail. We got to cut that off. Or, oh man, it's not smooth right here. Let me go get that sanding paper and smooth this out right quick. Okay. Yes. The enamorados, the lovers in reverse with this King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Page of Cups. There is a decision here to separate, remove yourself from an energy, because one hand by itself don't make no noise. My mama said, take two hands to clap. It take two to fight. It take two to tango, and you're not interested in this fight, in this tango no more. You're like, this ain't even my battle. Why am I messing with this right here? You're like, I don't need to mess with this right here. The Hierophant, just keep following the spiritual authority in your guidance with the Emperor, the Four of Cups, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like this sets you up in a path where fame and fortune is here, baby. I see fame and fortune. I see love. I see authority. I see being a person who is highly respected, protected. Okay, even in the physical realm, people are going to put some respect on your name. You have some sort of authority honored to you. People will yield to what you say in some sort of way. Okay, but it has to do with you because of the fact that you're coming from the spiritual authority. It has to do with the fact that you ain't out to manipulate people. You're coming from a positive energy. Some of them aren't going to take it that way. Those are part of the fray. They're going to go. They can't see the truth. They can't see the truth. But you can. The Seven of Cups. You can see through all illusions. So there's something here about anywhere where you were easily swayed by other people's illusions, fantasies. I can be your fantasy. Somebody wanted to be your fantasy. Anywhere where you were swayed by people's fantasies and illusions, things have gotten real clear for you. Your spirit is coming through tried and true. Okay. And you're so familiar with the voice that you now know exactly what to do, is what I hear. Now, having been through so many experiences where your intuitive voice is spoken loud and clear. And when you didn't listen, I heard when you didn't listen, there was some consequences that didn't feel so good, but you're here for it. You're here for it. They're saying you're here in this life to have these experiences, regardless of how they feel. How's that for an eye opener? They said, how's that for an eye opener? And what will that open within your eye? No, not your physical eye, your third eye. They're showing me your third eye. They said your pineal gland. What will that open there if you know that you came here for all the range of emotions, for all of the experiences? How would that make you appreciate the experiences that you're going through, even when they don't feel so great? I hear, even when they don't feel so great. Okay, so let's see what we have. What else? We're going to go into my handmade oracle deck now. Okay, what is the download message today? Okay, this one, the signature series. Dump. I told you it was time for you to dump something. Because what you dumping is this battle right here. Somebody got dumped. Okay, somebody dumped somebody. What you dumped was the chaos, the confusion, the stress, the illusion. You dumped anything that was creating unnecessary battles and stress in your life. You know, you're like, I don't need to put up with this. I don't have to entertain that. I'm not considering this. Or you got to be kidding me. It's like, you got to be kidding me. Do you understand the value of my time and energy? If you think I'm going to put my value of my time and energy onto that situation, you got another thing coming. I hear somebody didn't think that you would ever really go this far. Somebody didn't think that you would ever do this, where you stop interacting with them. Yeah. You went through a whole life purge, though. You went through a whole life purge. I heard, and you didn't have to lift a finger. They said you didn't have to lift a finger. So something about this whole life purge is like, oh, yeah, we haven't cast that spell in a while. Autocorrect is in full effect. So it's like anywhere where you misstep, you might have cast the autocorrect is in full effect type of spell. And what that did was go through your life and, like I said, shave the fray off the edges, fine sand, anything where it's lifted up, okay, and cut off any hangnails, honey, yeah. Hangnails, final nail in the coffin, okay, hitting the nail on the head, okay. Let's see what else we have here. With the Queen of Cups on this side. You left them kicking rocks. That's where they need to be. The Divine Cosign series, baby. God cosign that. That you let somebody kicking rocks. That's right where they were supposed to be. Like that, according to their actions. You know, you had to set some boundaries here. You were nervous about doing this. You didn't think this would ever go this far. You never thought that they would give you cause to do that when you started this out. But the further you went down this road, it became oh so clear. The only thing you could do was say, bye-bye, dear. I hear, and there was even a final chance under grace to save face, but they did not. Okay, what? And now this other card from the Spiritual AF deck is showing itself to me saying, you can't save your face and your ass at the same time? Okay. From the Divine Cosign, you got the feeling that this could be really good. Nope, it's fantastically awesome, better than you thought. And this is over here with this double Queen of Swords, Sun, Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is telling me, listen, you knew that you had to let go, that it might be best for me if I move on, if I honor these boundaries and just heal from this pain now and get to move. Honey, you have no idea. It was not best for you. It wasn't good for you. It's fucking fantastically awesome. It's amazing. They said FFA. We're going to make a new acronym today. It's FFA. Freaking fantastically awesome. Okay. All right. What else? What else? Why is this King of Pentacles up here? Okay, somebody here chose to honor their own self and the life that they created and created a separation from an angry energy. Somebody angry as heck from the signature series. Gemini. Somebody here, this angry person is a Gemini. If you dumped that person, if you didn't involve yourself with that person, you left them kicking rocks. Okay, God said, good on you. Wow, and here it is. I see us growing all together. I love you. I choose you. I am you. Certainty. Okay. There was some certainty that you had about this person's energy. Okay. Some of you thought that y'all will be together forever. Well, apparently that is not the way it's going down right now, because there's a separation from this, or that person thought you were going to never give up on them. They was only going to ever be with you, and that would never end, that they would be able to throw their fits of rage and anger, and you will continue to take them back. And it's like, nope, that's not happening right now. They're saying, regardless of how long ago you made this decision, what's happening for you is you have all kinds of new opportunities. All right. This had to do with some sort of immature, childish behavior. Yeah, you knew somebody here was too young, intellectually, mentally, or spiritually, to keep up with you. And from the guiding lights here, it says, the words from your mouth speak empowerment and health. Keep talking. Keep talking. So some people go through an awakening when you speak to them. They go through a whole awakening, okay, to their maturity, to their inappropriate actions, to their childishness. Thank you. To their childish behavior. So here you are, you dump these words on them about the truth about themselves, and you move the fuck on. Yeah, you get out of there, or you send them kicking rocks, you send them on their way. And God co-signed that and said, you know what? That's exactly where they need to be. You know that this is a wise decision for you, and that's also co-signed. It's going to be better than you thought. It's going to turn out better than you thought for you. Somebody here was insecure. The bottom of the Handmade Oracle says, I get concerned when I see you around certain people because I think that they have far more to offer you than I do. Somebody here was insecure. Shout out to my Las Vegas photographer, Loyalty Tribe. Okay. Thank you for your compliments, baby. I thought I was grabbing the Prism Oracle, but apparently I'm grabbing the Oracle of Mystical Moments. Let's see, what do we have from the Oracle of Mystical Moments? What's the download message today? What do we have? So we have a new beginning because you're complete. You don't need somebody to come in and make you feel better. You realize, like, I don't need somebody to complete me. I was born with everything I needed. I'm the business, and I'm going to keep to my business. And it's like the more mind I put to my business, the more business I have to mind. Okay. The listen card. Yes. Card number 6 in the situation. You're listening to spirit. Somebody is. Absolutely. Yes. Let's see what else. We have stranded. Like I said, this goes over there with the Queen of Cups. You let somebody kicking rocks. That's right where they need to be. They're stranded. They can't seem to move on or move forward. Somebody here can't seem to move on or move forward. I heard somebody's project just hit a dead stop in the water. Their project ain't going nowhere. Whatever they have going on, it's like they can't seem to make any progress. They keep, every time they try to step forward, I heard they walk right into another brick wall. What the heck? And they say you shouldn't be taking delight in that, but you need to understand the value of the choices that you're making. For a lot of you, this isn't just one person. This is like a collective of all the ones that equal the hangnails and the fray that had to be cut away and all the rough edges that had to be sanded out of your life. It's a collective of all of them. It's like, you know, that they're all having some stuff in the brick walls. I heard, but you a brick house. You're mighty, just letting it all hang out, 'cause you're a brick House. They said, keep on talking. Okay, that's how you letting it all hang out. Look, and you're in full bloom. Number 5. And I love the way her hair is braided, touching the sky, honey, because that's talking to me about the consciousness, about the divine consciousness that you have. Oh, you are so in tune with the universe right now. Yes, you are. You've had some pains to get here, though. It's been tough for you to get here. And Spirit kept, part of your big lesson was to learn of what is not fit for you. That was part of your big lesson. Like, that's not fit for me. To be able to recognize that and not let things play out so far, because you like to let situations play out. You like to take it to the wire and through the fire. Okay. So there's something about here, you exhaust a situation all the way out to where it'll burn you. And they say you don't need to do that no more. And the red garden, a lot of these ones that you have separated from, they're too focused on physical things. I hear they're too focused on physical things, but you're protected from somebody's energy. You're protected from a lot of experiences from the ones that you separated from right now. That is you're grateful. You're like, dang, I got out of that situation just in the nick of time. You're like, dang, I'm so glad I don't have to be a part of that. I'm so glad I don't have to see that happen to them. Okay, moon dancing, here you are. You're going to just keep talking with your intuition. You and your intuition going to walk the tightrope together, baby, because your intuition going to tell you when to step, going to let you know about the breeze coming out here, going to let you know about the breeze coming. And so you can keep your balance. I heard it's going, and they're showing me somebody coming trying to shake that tightrope while you're walking, but your intuition has you balanced completely. Like, even as the tightrope is swaying, I see you doing like this to stay on top of that tightrope. Can't nobody shake you off. And they can't throw you off balance no more. Okay, the bottom of the deck is Lorelei. This is about you getting into your emotions and noticing how it has an effect on all the stuff going on around you. When you started to see, like, dang, I'm so upset now, everything seems to be falling apart. Well, what is it that's got me upset? It's because I keep entertaining this situation and this connection and this person or whatever it is, right? And so as you separate from those, you're starting to see the balance come in. So now you done learned the lesson you needed to learn, which is let it burn, baby. I heard let it burn, baby. And now they're showing me the meme that I created years ago that talked about when it no longer serves my best interest, I let it burn. I burn it up. Okay, thank you for your love donation, Moise. Let's see what else. And thank you all for your love donation. So thankful, grateful. Let's see from the cue cards. We're going to shuffle up these cue cards right quick and see what else they want to add to today's message. Okay, this one really wants to jump out. In the situation, invitation, chances are, okay, chances are, because I wear a silly grin. So this is a situation where, like, somebody definitely, it's like you extend an invitation to somebody because they have, you could tell they really like you, okay, something like that. You gave an opportunity. You could tell they really was into something, okay. You extended an opportunity. I heard they dropped the ball, and there's a fork in the road over here on their side of the table. Yeah, there's a fork in the road on their side of the table. On your side of the table. You choose your words carefully. You could say a whole lot of stuff, I heard, but your words speak empowerment and health. So anywhere where you do feel motivated to curse somebody else out, like, there's divine inspiration in that. I heard there is divine inspiration in that. But for the most part, I don't see you doing a lot of that. It's very rare that you do that. So when you do, don't get upset with yourself because Spirit speaks through you, okay? But I hear, you extended an invitation of grace. I heard an invitation of grace. It's being served as a blessing to you. You're about to take off the red garden, and your security is ensuring that you are going to take off in some sort of way. Like, this is you catching flight, baby. You got your wings. Bring your wings. You bring your wings. Yeah, you're going to make sure you bring your wings to the party. Okay. And this had to do with telling somebody, pack your bags. You got to get up out of here. You tell somebody to get up out of there. You tell somebody to pack their bags. They had to go. There was a separation. This person kept talking about, but I love you, but I love you. But that love proved to be faulty. I heard that love proved to be faulty. Okay. Yeah, somebody here was saying the right words, but not doing the actions that match the words. So you were able to see through that. And mend the relationship, but the relationship you're mending is with you and your spirit. Okay, you're like, no longer will I betray myself in order to entertain anyone else. Please stand by. Okay, please stand by. So there was like, you were waiting for more clarity. That clarity came all the way through. Okay, let me see. I'm being guided to pick up the Rebel Couples Edition. Okay, so let's see what else they want to say about this. It isn't personal. Shit's not always about you. Okay. Whatever the issue was in this situation, you know it's not yours. Like I said, is this mine? No, it's not mine. Okay, fine. So let it go. Deal with your drama. It's not yours. It's their drama. Handle exes, old hurts, and unresolved shit. That's what somebody needed to do. That's why there's a fork in the road. They needed to handle their own drama. You can handle their drama for them. Okay. Do you really love them? Then wash, fold, and put away the clothes. Okay, so listen. If you really love them, wash, fold, and put away the clothes. Okay, put away the appearances somewhere here. You have to stop putting on a false persona for somebody. You have to clean up all the clothes and come correct. Okay, so what is that? The false personas. You had to fold them, put them out. So that's letting me know that you done been through the wash in this situation, the spiritual wash. Okay. You cleaned up your energy. You put a lot of the adornments, the physical coverings, you put them away in this situation. Because you really love somebody, you couldn't fake the funk, in other words. Okay. What God wants you to know, you're giving too many fucks, give zero. Like God said, you left them kicking rocks. This is exactly where they need to be. Okay, yeah, let them keep kicking rocks. Anywhere you offer to extended grace, that was just an opportunity. An opportunity, again, denied. I'm hearing opportunity, denied. You are not being heard. Say that shit again, louder. You are not being heard. Say that shit again, louder. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please, and thank you. You are not being heard. Say that shit again, louder. Okay, so the guidance is don't listen, okay, because anytime... so they want me to look at the deck here. It says interrupting is for assholes on the other side, and alone time equals happier together. Okay. Interrupting is for assholes. Alone time equals happier together. Basically, what I see here is, listen, somebody wasn't listening. Listen, honey. Linda, listen, honey. If somebody wasn't listening when you were talking, but you were speaking empowerment and health. Okay. You are not being heard. Your intuition is telling you that the only relationship you need to mend is with you and spirit, with you and you. Okay. Somebody at some point, when they try to reach back out to you, if you've already extended grace and to have a conversation, then you don't need to no more. God says, stop giving a fuck about this. God says, stop giving a fuck about this. God said, you don't need to worry about this. This ain't your problem. Okay. It's their problem. They need to deal with their own drama. Okay. In this situation, it's the freeway of love, okay, from Miss Aretha Franklin. Knew you'd be a vision and why, how you get your pants so tight. Don't know what you're doing, but you must be living right. Oh, we got some places to see. I brought all the maps with me, so jump in. It ain't no sin. Take a ride in my machine. City traffic's moving way too slow. Drop the pedal and go. 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 We're going riding on the freeway of love. Winds against our backs. We're going riding on the freeway of love in my pink Cadillac. Okay, so you went into this situation. I see when you came into this situation, you came into this with your pink Cadillac. You jumped in with your childlike wonder and optimism and excitement like a giddy little girl. Okay. You jump all the way into this. But listen, if the city traffic moving way too slow, you start to see the congestion. You start to see the congestion in your life. And so that's it. Hold on, drop the pedal and go. And now you're just riding with your spirit. It's like somehow this person attracted all kinds of congestion into your life. Some of y'all literally had nasal congestion. Okay. That side of the table with the Queen of Cups, it says, Leela James, fall for you. Here we are together. and everything between us is good. I'm riding this cloud, baby. I'm ready to fly, but before I take another step, would you catch me if I fall for you? 'Cause I'm falling. So this person, they start getting nervous and they get triggered with their past drama because they're falling for you, like they're really falling for you. Okay, but before they take the next step, they start dealing with it. They got to deal with their drama because now they're wondering if you gonna catch in when they fall for you and all this stuff. Okay, listen. So that's why there's a fork in the road. Okay. On the other side of the table over here, we have with the Queen of Swords, which is looking like your side. It's from the Jackson 5. All the children of the world should be loving each other wholeheartedly. Yes, it's all right. Take my message to your brother and tell him twice. Tell the news to the merchant men who are killing their brothers that death won't do. Yes, we're all the same. Yes, the blood inside my veins is inside of you. Now tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? So somebody here, they've kept questioning your love for them, and they're like, and you're sitting here like, can't you feel it? Can't you fucking feel it? We on this freeway of love. Can't you feel where you at? Okay. In the what you need to know up there in this, in what Love Source God wants you to consider is the King of Pentacles energy. Clarifying that, we have from Miss Cindy Lauper. Time after time, lying in my bed, hear the clock ticking, think of you, caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new, flashback, warm nights, almost left behind, suitcase of memories. Time after sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you said. You say go slow, I'll fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. Okay, so this song I heard a lot while I was singing that. That's why I kept singing it. So this song started speaking to me before I even knew what the heck I could do. I was 20 years old. I was living in a janky trailer on one of Denver's skid rows, Aurora skid row, actually. And I was actually kind of fucked up that night, but I was listening to this song, and when I heard it, it spoke to me like God's like, listen, child. I'm right there. I'm right there. You be trying to find your way out of this confusion, find your way out of these circles. You keep dwelling on the past. That stuff is from the past, and you living in these memories. And it's like God is seeing you trying to run too fast with something. God's like, slow down. And God's reminding, like, you remember when you didn't hear me and I told you to slow down? The second hand unwinds. It happens a second time. Okay. So there's something here about it happening a second time. Okay. God says, slow it down, baby. Slow it down. Listen, don't get ahead of me. Don't get ahead of us. You're doing too much. God had told you were doing too much. And that's why you realize, this got to go. Okay. Giving too many folks, it's not my problem. In the guidance, here's the Tower of Power. You've become a Tower of Power with this Emperor energy. You are still a young man, baby. Ooh, don't waste your time. Down on my knees. Oh, heart in hand. I was accused of being too young, but I'm not so young. I can make it happy. I'm not a bad man. So, listen, this is God saying, listen, you're going to have somebody come into your life. You still young. Somebody else is coming into your life. Don't get stuck on some shit that wasn't meant for you, where you were running ahead from God because somebody wasn't ready. They hadn't dealt with their drama yet. So they weren't ready for you. God's like, don't go throwing all your pearls to swine. God said, don't go throwing all your pearls to swine. You were busy talking empowerment and health, and they weren't listening to you. You are not being heard. Ha! Confirmation. The bottom of the deck, we have Mr. Paul Simon. 50 ways to leave your lover. You just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. You don't need to be coy, Roy. Just get yourself free. Yeah, hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, leave, and get yourself free. So there's some here, in the bottom of the deck. God said, I don't care how you do it. You got to get free. Some of y'all really got together with your spirit and you were like, oh, Lord, help me find a way out of this mess, please. I got to find a karmically clear way to get out of this situation. Boom, it showed up. Shout outs to Virginia Loyalty Tribe. All right. What do we have from the Lyrical Evolution? Show me from the Lyrical Evolution. Give me something about this entire experience on the Lyrical Evolution. One card, please, and thank you. One card. What do we have? Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. I tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm about to be. I run down on him for I have a nigga running me. Wop. Wet ass pussy. Okay, listen. You could see something coming. You put somebody on check before they could put you in check. They said, give me one more card on the other side. Okay. Somebody here thought they had you where they wanted you. They thought they were going to be running you. They had another thing coming. I heard they had another thing coming. On the other side over here, we have karmic. We have a Taurus sign from Gabby Barrett. It says, I hope you spend your last dime to put a rock on her hand. I hope she's wilder than your wildest dreams. She's everything you're ever going to need, and I hope she cheats like you did on me. Judgment. Whoa. Yeah, you're like, listen, you're going to get whatever you deserve. I hope you put a ring on her hand. You realize somebody here was your karmic partner. And did you realize that they were playing games with you, had other people they were entertaining on the side too? Your intuition showed you. You had to let that go as a result. Okay, you can't play these games with these folks no more. Spirit said, you are not to be played with, my child. God said, you are not to be played with, my child. God said, don't let these people play you. God said, we're right here with you. If they play you, they think they playing me, and they ain't getting away with that. You see, that's what God said. Okay, let's get two cards, one on that side, one on this side. Again, on that side, this one wants to come out. Be the person you needed when you were a kid. Okay, this person didn't stand up and be what they knew they should have been. Okay, did you need someone who protected you? Did you need some unconditional love? Did you need more attention? Did you need praise? Did you need to know someone had your back? You're a big kid now, and you could do that for that little pipsqueak still living inside your rib cage. Yeah, this person needs to step up and deal with their drama and be their own protection, unconditional love, attention, praise, support. They need to learn how to be their biggest cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? They need to learn how to be their biggest cheerleader. Then they might not be so upset that you're moving on. Let's see on your side, on this side over here. To thine own ass be true. Praise. Okay, it says, the most common thing that holds people back from health and happiness is an unwillingness to be honest with themselves. True story. It's been unscientifically proven. Owning who you are, what you struggle with, and where you want to be is the beginning of self-love and freedom. Kind of like when Sir Mix-a-Lot finally admitted that he liked big butts and could not lie. His life blossomed after that. I love that because I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. And then you have the Blossom card over here. It's like you have to admit that you like what you like, okay? And that's okay. But at the same time, you can't lie to yourself. Like, you may like what it looked like, but it don't mean it's good for your spirit. All right, let's see what else we have from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle coming through next. On one on each side. On that side, we have lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Yeah, this person's having some new awareness come in on their side over here with this Queen of Cups. On the Queen of Swords side, what do we have? The Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind, honey. On the Queen of Swords side, which it feels like your energy, yeah, you're going through a whole transformation. The Phoenix, boy, if the Phoenix ain't been coming through on this channel lately, you ain't been watching. I'm just saying, because it's been all over the place. They're getting me. I'm like, surprised. This is the deck that they're showing me to pick up, but it's the past life oracle reading cards. So let's see what we have on the side of the Queen of Cups over here. And, you know, you got to figure out which side of the table you rest on. But with the Queen of Cups side, what do we have? Forgiveness, forgiveness. And it's where I'm putting it down has to do with deal with the drama. So there's somebody here, they got to accept forgiveness. They got to ask for forgiveness. They got to forgive themselves. They got to forgive others in their life. The lack of forgiveness. Somebody here wants your forgiveness. Okay. Let's see. Somebody over here went through a huge transformation, and now they want your forgiveness. On this side of the table with the Queen of Swords feels like your energy. Karmic relationship. Again, that's twice we have karmic. You understand this is a karmic connection. You can see the karmic relationship here at play. Yes, you can. Can't nobody deny that from you today. You can't deny that from yourself. Okay. Being guided to pull the original Rebel deck and go in deeper, dig some more out about both sides. Again, we're just doing both sides of the table now, they said. So over here with the Queen of Cups side, what we have? Love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Somebody here need to live in the love energy. They were talking about love. I heard they were talking about love. Somebody here realizes that they love you, okay, and they want your forgiveness. Okay, there's somebody here with love. Okay, there's a fork in the road, though. All right, let's see on this side of the table with the Queen of Swords. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Okay, listen, that has personal meaning here. Eat a taco because I only need one taco. That's it. Somebody here, you about to come into some new energies. Yes. They said, make sure you don't let yourself go hangry. You don't need to let yourself go hangry. That's part of it here. You definitely don't need to let yourself go hangry. They're giving me the Moonology deck over this. Okay. What do we have? What else you want to show us? On that side with the Queen of Cups, what do we have? Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay. It's too good to be true. I heard too good to be true. Okay, they have a hard time believing in something. Somebody here didn't believe that you love them. Okay, somebody here need to deal with their drama in order to take what is impossible and make it impossible. Okay, on this side of the table with the Queen of Swords, a new start is coming, new moon. We have a new moon in Taurus at the end here of April, going to be highly influential, and it's a solar eclipse, which is exactly also what this looks like, new moon, solar eclipse energy. Okay, this really looks like a solar eclipse. It's a new moon card, but it looks like a solar eclipse. I'm just saying, new moon solar eclipse in Taurus coming at the end of the month here. That's going to be highly significant for you in some sort of way. I'm being guided to pull the Earth Magic Oracle now. And let's see what else they want to show us about the Queen of Cups side of the table. I heard you don't want nothing to go bad for nobody, but they got to deal with their own stuff. Okay. The mountain strength. This person is being guided to overcome their challenges and their difficulties so they can find their power and their strength. Okay. And on the Queen of Swords side, we have the dance celebration. I heard you've already done that. So now you get to celebrate. And I heard celebrate good times. Come on. For some of you, weird. I never really used this deck. Okay. Let me see. Just one. For some of you, this is a Scorpio on the other side of the table. Okay, hold on. Just give me one for this side, too. One for this side, too. They said just get one on both sides. Friend. You were supposed to be their friend, not their lover. They want to be your friend. They consider you friend, something like that. That's here. Okay, there's something here about a friend and a Scorpio. Okay. You're a friendly energy. Okay, but somebody here, a Scorpio. What else? And more. Oh, they're showing me the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Okay, Sacred Traveler Oracle, what do we have? And they said, and then we'll go into your final message from the postcard of Spirit. Today is a great day to go to get a reading. Go to my website. All right, let's see. On one side over here with the Queen of Cups, distant thunder, clear the air. There are problems coming. This person doesn't go into this forgiveness if they don't clear the air, at least with Spirit. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get a shock. There's lightning twice. Okay, there's lightning in two cards. There's the word lightning coming up here, and then there's the whole distant thunder where it shows a lightning clash off in the distance. Somebody here. They're not going to move forward until they deal with this. They're highlighting the stranded card that came out over there. On this side of the table, Queen of Swords energy. Show me what is the message here. Answering the call, the time is now. And there's that. You took it to the wire. You took it down to the time limit. It's like answering the call. Spirit's like, get out of this situation. It's time for you to go. All right. And so let's go into the postcard from Spirit and see what we have for your final message today. It says, dearest you, even though life seems to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with Spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we'll wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. So you get a break. You've been through some karmic relationships. You get a break. New energy is coming to you. Answer the call. Spend some time with your friends. You got cause for celebration. Go out there and be true to yourself because you're in a blossoming. It's like you need a break from these karmic relationships, and you know it's going to be really good. So this is what we have for you today. So thankful and grateful. Share this video with somebody who needs it. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And that's all, folks. Ooh, I love what I do.